up, you guys? I am back with my second egg donation. This is the second round. I am super excited about this one. I feel like it's going to go very well. So let's just get into the video. So, first of all, I think it was April, I was supposed to donate. It's now June. I was supposed to donate in April. I went to my first appointment and my uterine lining was too thick. I don't know what happened. My nurse even said she doesn't understand why it was thick because the birth control is supposed to thin it out, but it was too thick. And then I couldn't go back in because I had drill for the military. So it was just all over the place. So I could not donate. I couldn't try again until this month. So today's Wednesday. I had my class on Monday. So I went into the clinic, they checked my uterine lining again, make sure everything was good, make sure my ovaries looked good. They took blood to check for STDs. They took my urine for STDs. They also checked my estrogen levels through blood. She said it was at a 25, which is low, which is where it should be before we start the process, so everything was good. So we moved on to the class, signing all the paperwork, making sure I remembered how to take the medicine, and I got my first batch of medicine. So I'm going to show you guys what we got. She pretty much gave me these bags. There's like 4 in here because I'm supposed to be taking the shots for 4 days until I have my next appointment. So it's just these little bags that she pre-made, so everything is in here that I need to take my medicine with. I also have the Gonal-f pen in my fridge. I didn't feel like taking it out because it's not that deep. You guys will see it on Saturday. But everything that comes in the pack is this Menopur cartridge, which is what I'll be mixing with my Gonal-f. And then they give you the syringe. Then you get the needle to stick yourself. Pretty much straight to the point in these packs. Like I said, I'll show you more about that on Saturday. It's really not that difficult, but you just have to get yourself comfortable with giving yourself a shot. They also gave me my calendar. All it shows you are just basically where you can, like, how you can see this cycle going. So I just had my appointment on Monday, which was the 10th. Yesterday was the last day I took my last birth control pill. Saturday the 15th is when I'm supposed to start the gonadotropin injections, which is Gonal-f. I'll be taking 225 IU of that, and like I said, I'll mix it with the Menopur, and I'm going to be injecting myself with that, and I'm going to do that for 4 days up until the 19th, and that's when I'll have my first monitoring appointment, just to see if the eggs are developing. So I'll be taking these shots hopefully for 2 weeks, and then the 25th and the 26th is kind of where we're mapping that I'll donate. So like I told you guys in the last video, my first donation took me 2 to 3 months because I had to do all that extra stuff, like meeting with the psychiatrist, getting blood work, getting my blood tested for like diseases and health issues and all that. But this time, since I already did all of that, all I had to do was go to the class, make sure my ovaries look good, make sure I have eggs on my ovaries, and then start taking the shot. So this time it's only going to take me about 2 to 3 weeks to do this donation. So that's another good thing. You guys can donate up to 6 times. Will I do that? No, this will probably be the last time I do it because me and my boyfriend are considering or trying to start. Never mind. Sorry. Anyways, so this will probably be the last time I do it, but if you are considering doing it 6 times, maybe you had all the kids you want to have and you're just ready to just donate all the eggs you can, cool. Maybe after I donate, maybe after I have my children, I will donate again. But for right now, this will be the last time that I do it. So like I was saying, the positives is after you get through that long first donation, the next 5 after that will be very smooth because you've already done it, you know? And I think in some states, the more you do it, the more you get paid. So that's another positive. But that's pretty much it. This is just the first video. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what happened so far and the process. On Saturday, I will be coming back and showing you guys how I take the injections and how the injections go. So if you're interested in this donation, I suggest you guys subscribe. Sorry, I have to burp. I suggest you guys subscribe. And if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, leave it down below. If you have any questions that you want me to ask my nurse for you, also leave it below because I'm able to email her or ask her when I go to my next appointment. I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace. Decided to go ahead and show you guys my injection. So I got everything out. I'm starting with some ice. This is going to help numb the area. I got the Gonal-f pen out of the fridge. This is what we'll be mixing with the Menopur. It also has the needles that I'll be connecting to that pen. And I have the Menopur here. I'll only be using the Menopur vial. I don't need the sodium, so I won't be using that. And then I have the syringe, the Q-cap, all of the extra stuff that I will be showing you guys. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and use this Gonal pen, and I'm going to go ahead and crank it up to 225. Your nurse will let you know how much you're supposed to have, but for me, I'm using 225, so I'm going to go ahead and crank it to that. And I will show you guys that in a second. Here it is. Hopefully you can see it. If not, whatever. It's 225. So after I have that, I'm going to go ahead and get the needle that I'm going to connect to the pen, and this is what I'm going to be using to inject it into the Menopur vial. So I'm going to take the Menopur vial out and bust that cap off. This cap kind of hard to take off now. I was struggling. So you just go ahead and stick that pin into the needle and screw it on. I just noticed I'm doing a lot of this off the camera, but whatever. So you screw the needle on and then take the cap off, and the needle is encased in there. And I'm going to go ahead and open the alcohol pad because I like to wipe everything off, like the top of everything, just to make sure everything's sterile. You don't have to do that. I just like to. I'm going to go ahead and wipe the area that I'm going to be injecting into. I do this twice. You'll see in a second. So now that that's clean, I'm going to go ahead and inject that into the Menopur vial. And it mixes with the powder. Okay, I don't know why it's taking me so long. Okay, then close that back up, and then you'll take the needle off, close the pin back because you're done with that now at this point. Now you throw it away. So close it, put it away. Next, I'm going to open the syringe and get that ready. I'm also going to open the Q-cap. This is what you're going to use to inject air into the Menopur bottle, which kind of makes it like a vacuum, which will make it easier for you to get the liquid out. You'll see me do it in a second. I'm adding the Q-cap now. And that's what it should look like. You see I messed up at this point, so I'm going to take it off and do it again. You're going to pull a little bit of air, not too much, just a little bit. Then put it on the Menopur vial, inject the air in, then flip it upside down and pull all the contents out. I tried to get this part on camera for you. Just pull everything that's in there out. Don't worry if you pull too much air out, because I will be pushing that out in a second once I add the needle to it. What I liked about my nurse is that she made the bags to where I didn't have to even think. Like, she put everything where it should go. So all I had to do was just take it out the bag and put it together, basically. So now I'm adding the needle, and this is where I'm going to take the cap off. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take the cap off and go ahead and get the air out. And I just push it slow enough till I see one drop of it come out, and that's how I know my syringe doesn't have any air in it. You don't want to inject air into yourself, y'all. So I capped it back, and now I'm going to take my ice and go ahead and numb the area. It doesn't numb it that much, but it's enough to where if you have a fear of needles, it'll kind of trick your mind to where you're just feeling like it's not that bad. I still felt a little pinch, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it was the first time I ever did this. So I'm just numbing it up. And then I'm going to take that alcohol pad again and wipe this area again, because ice is not clean, so we're just going to wipe it again. And now I am ready for the injection. Take the cap off, squeeze. You want to go from 2 inches from your belly button, so I kind of just trace to where I don't feel any fat, and then that's where I inject. You take a deep breath and you just do it, y'all. If you think about it too much, you're going to waste time. And you want to make sure you guys are doing this injection at the same time every single day. You have to do it. That's why I messed up last donation. I was doing it like 30 minutes out from the first time, and my eggs did not grow the size that they were supposed to. So just make sure you guys are doing it at the right time every day. So I'm just massaging that in. You're gonna, okay, don't dance until you have everything capped. So I capped everything, we're good to go. So I'm going to take that same Ziploc bag that she gave me, and I'm just going to put all of everything into that bag. And I'm going to go back after this video and take that other needle out the trash and put it in this bag too. And then you could just dispose of the whole thing, because now you're done with the first day of injection. Now you can do a little dance, because sis, you're done with the first day. First day is down. I got 4 more days to go, and then I'll see you guys.